Teresa. I'm co-founder of Revel Foods, a plant-based seafood company based in Austria. My background is in biotechnology, but I'm quite a multidisciplinary scientist. Fish is the base of traditional dishes, but more and more people of the younger generation realize that this is not sustainable anymore. Soon the ocean will be depleted, so we need another alternative. This is why we came up with some technology advancements. This, for example, is our industry 3D food printer, where you see that we mimic the orange muscle material and the white fat material of salmon to create something like a sashimi product. We do have some products on the market that are produced with technology that is already commercially available. And you can actually find it probably, if you live in Europe, on your market, online store or supermarket. Just look up Revel Foods, check the location finder, and you can already taste Revel in the smoked salmon version and also salmon and tuna spread. Thank you very much.
I'm just going to cut to the chase and address the question that most people think of first when they think of cultured meat, and that is, when could a commercially viable product actually be ready? And in the unique case of Because Animals, the answer to that question is today. With our current pricing and our current process, we could launch our first cultured meat treat, cat treat, today, our Harmless Hunt mouse snacks for cats. People want to feed their pets meat. So if we're to consider a cruelty-free and humane alternative, really cultured meat for pets is the only option. So scaling cultured meat for pet food is faster and it's cheaper than for human consumption. And people spend a lot of money on their pets, specifically meat-based pet food. This industry is expected to grow to over 136 billion globally by 2028. And in the end, we harvest a product that nutritionally speaking is meat, but of course we produce it in an infinitely different way. So we had the opportunity to live here for a year, sort of like, okay, let's go to Europe and live there for a year, then we'll go back. We came and it was this amazing opportunity, just a beautiful place to live, high quality of life, and of course adjacent to many other countries with incredible scientific talent, and that's when we decided, no, we're going to go back and I'm going to start another lab in Vienna. And so that's what we've done. And just yesterday, I'll just mention, there's also some really great funding opportunities, non-dilutive funding opportunities, and just yesterday we were informed that we received a 500,000 euro non-dilutive grant, so it's free money from the Austrian government, which is pretty amazing.
So thanks for being here. I'm Cecile. I'm co-founder and head of data science at Blue Planet Ecosystems, and today I will show you how we turn sunlight into seafood. We know that the carrying capacity of the oceans have been surpassed, which means that we're basically fishing down the food chains, and we've been hearing about that already. So this is absolutely not sustainable, and we need alternatives. In high-income countries, in our countries, informed customers make purchasing decisions based on sustainability and animal welfare concerns, so that also forces the food industry to do things differently. We enable the food industry to feed cities and countries in a sustainable way, increasing food security without having an impact on the environment. At the top, you have a photobioreactor where we use sunlight to grow microalgae. The microalgae we use to feed zooplankton, which would be in this middle part, and the zooplankton is then the natural food for fish or shrimps that would be in the bottom part. What comes out of the system is fresh, local, and sustainable seafood that can be produced by anyone, almost anywhere. It's built in Vienna at our location by our amazing engineering team, so we do everything ourselves. And each unit can produce 2 tons of seafood per year.
I was wondering also more about why you chose Vienna or Austria per se. I heard the Shannon's reasons, but how about the two of you? Is there like a significant food tech scene in Vienna or in Austria? What could you tell about that?
So for us, the other 2 co-founders are from Austria, and the idea was really to find a place where we can get the infrastructure, we can recruit people, and so that you already mentioned that, but it's true, like we have access to a great pool of very talented people in Austria, and we also have the European infrastructure, so basically, public funding and help from the European Union, but also from the Austrian government. So that was the reason why, after having started in IndieBio in the US, we went back to Europe. That was the reasoning behind.
Yeah, and for us, it started by an incubator in Vienna that is concentrated on sustainable startups and ideas. And yeah, we enrolled in the program, and then it kind of developed, like also with the help of this incubator, to really make an idea into reality. And also for us, the funding landscape of Vienna helped a lot. Like we got, I think, over 1 million in funding from Austria, which is a huge help if you want to start. And investors usually are a bit more careful if you're like a first-time founder, and so you really need support maybe from the government side, that they believe in you. And that was a big help. Also, the infrastructure is really good for food tech now, because there are a lot of big flavor houses located in Vienna. So the biggest ones are there, and you can have a very good relationship with them. Then it's also starting now that more and more food tech related startups are settling down in Vienna. I think I'm now there since 2 years, and I think the amount of food tech startups has at least doubled since then. So that is also very nice to see. And yeah, it's a great place to start a food tech startup.